Hello friends, we are back, and I am sorry for the split in the other three videos. Unfortunately, I did not realize there was a time constraint on the length of the videos for YouTube, so I actually had to split those three videos and put those in separately. But as of right now, I'm just going to do 15-minute intervals for timing, and I'll break them up. I might post two back to back just to make things a little easier in the future, but we will just get going right into it. Last time we just had finished creating some weapons and tools, and we are pretty much almost ready to move forward into destroying the lava source. So if we come into here, actually over here I believe it was, here is our weapons. We do not need this much ammo. We should actually probably just be fine with about that. But we need a lot more grenades. So we definitely have the sulfur to do so. But before I do that, let me set up a production station. What I mean by that is just a place that I can have multiple of these lined up next to each other. So let's actually get rid of this here. Let's pick that up. And let's make another piece of equipment for the production station. So we need one copper tube. We'll make one more production station for the moment. Where will we put... Will that block me from getting in and out? It will. Beauty of this is it's not hard to put down and pick up over and over and over again. No, let's just actually put this right up here. And this little ladder here. We don't need all this stuff here, so I'll just do this. We'll just leave the 8 bullets in there. It's okay. Let's grab this production. We'll put this one here. We'll pick this one up. We'll put it there. And you know what? Let's actually just move this one over so we have a split there. So there's our two production stations to start. So basically, if I wanted to create one more production station, I know that I need one copper tube. So I can queue that up there, and I can have this one to create my copper tube, which will automatically then start that one. So it makes things a little bit easier when developing. And the reason why I make one more is we're going to have two to create simple things and one to create more complex things. What you'll see what I mean in a second when we go to make the grenades. So we take this one, let's just put it in the same spot. Why? Because that was fun picking things up and putting it down. So let's make this one our main one since it's right in front. So we need copper tubes and copper plates. And currently, I don't think we have any, so we don't. So if we go to this one, we put on 5 copper plates, then I can just from the outside here add 5 copper tubes, and we can just control it right from the outside. I'm not sure what the on and off means, but now we have a grenade. And why did it stop make... Oh, I didn't put it on infinite. Not like you need it on infinite. I could have just queued up 5 grenades, but then I can just be like this. But that takes a lot of work, so I prefer to just go hold shift, and I want to make 10 grenades, make 10 grenades, and make 10 of these. So now I know 10 grenades are going to be made, and that'll just automatically make. And yes, I could have queued up an amount of grenades and just made an unlimited supply of plates and tubes. I get that, but I like to keep the inventory as minimal as possible when it comes to extra stuff. I prefer to have a raw resources and make them as I go because it doesn't take that long to make. The only things that take long to make are like the productions and the modules and things like that, but you don't make them consistently like you would a grenade. So that's why I just prefer this. So now we have our grenades. So we are ready to move forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue up, and we need to go to 10 and 11. So let's get to 10, and you know what, we'll just go straight to the surface. Might be a little risky. with there only being 3 minutes left to the clock, but we will see what it takes to actually get there. So I'll go down, and then we'll end up coming back up. Alright, and so we are now traveling. This here has a little bar telling you how far you've traveled. I'm not I don't remember which one 10 drops me off at. There's 2 sides. One of them makes it easier than others. We don't need to craft any ammo. Oh, we should have crafted this. So this might be a problem. So let's actually queue this up. We're going to make 11 of these. I totally forgot. Our turret will not do anything if there is no ammo. So we need copper bolts. Let's get rid of this. And normally I would... Okay, I guess that's some stuff. We can watch this come up here. So these little guys here, they're already running around. This is a very dangerous area to be in. I definitely do need to get another turret up. So I'm actually just going to back out of that, make 15 bolts here. Yep, you can already hear I'm being shot at. See, so that's getting that's getting damaged. And the turret, I'm not sure why it's not firing. The other thing, come on. It was out of sight. The turret was unable to see it. Let's fix this up before it falls apart on me. Oh, I do not have a repair module, I don't think. Or do I? I do not, so I need to do this so I can heal. So I was not prepared when I came in here. So you can see if you do not have things set up prior to coming in here, it can really mess you up. You don't have the ability to defend yourself, or you're always running around your drill ship or mobile base to fix and to destroy things. Now, to make sure this does not happen again, I'm going to create 2 more of these copper plates and copper tubes. Copper plates, copper tubes. I guess that is kind of easy when you just need a quick thing. And then, so now the ammo is here. We need to now go underground before this becomes an issue. You can see how the inventory is split apart once it goes on and offline. Which I guess this is kind of a pain because I don't have access to this one and I need access to that one. I wonder if I can access it from up here. I can. So you can see this. It's great and all. But really, this is 88%. So we don't need... So you can still place these even when you are underground. So I'm going to place on this back corner here because I want to make sure that we are well defended on all 3 sides. So this side should be fine. This side very rarely, this corner right here, very rarely gets attacked. It does get attacked once in a while, so you always do want to put a turret there. But you're going to see that when we start going back up, we might need to build more coal generators. And this is why sometimes it's hard to just immediately run into these scenarios. It's just because, ooh, I got hit, so I should probably heal before we actually run out there like crazy people. Alright, so that turret should auto deploy. I will not deploy that one at first. What I'm going to do is, because I don't want to run out of time, I think there's 5 or 6 minutes left of this video, is I'm going to run and destroy one of these pillars. That way one of this is done. I do like to collect sulfur in this area because it is a nice easy way, because there's a bunch of it down here. That was a strange glitch there. That didn't happen before. So it's pretty easy. As you get harder levels, there are turrets on these that you actually have to fight off and kill. But this one, because it's the first one, it is easier than the other ones. And you're just going to want to throw other grenades on to these modules that they have set up. I'm not sure what type of modules they are, but they're modules. So that is now destroyed. That's interesting. The sulfur is glitching through the ground here. Let's grab some more. We are full. So you can see the other inventory up there. Alright, let's get rid of the sulfur to create room. And we are now getting attacked. They are right on top of that, which is why that is not able to fight back. Oh, it's not even actually deployed. This did not even get deployed, which is very, very sad. There we go. Let's get the items. So see, sometimes you do get free scrap stations. We will take that. Sometimes I leave stuff behind, but we will want a second one. And we'll end up setting up a scrap station place to auto scrap. You know what, maybe we'll do that right now. So let's just actually set it up here. Because now that we have two of them, we don't. Let's go to this right here. We'll just set them up here. So 1 and 2. So this scrap station, we'll do copper. And we'll put it on infinite. And then we'll end up getting some iron and other stuff, and that's what that one will be. And for now, it'll just be for random scenarios. Alright, so we did that. So we should be good there. We do have a few more minutes. I hate actually having to check a clock when doing this. It's kind of obnoxious. So let me run, put this here so we can be a little bit more defended there. And then let's move on. How many grenades do we have? Yeah, we should be good. We do have a help. I don't need these tools here, so we'll just put those right in there. I'm actually going to move this up here because I always like to have one in stock. And I do not like my bullets there, so let's remove and allocate this. There we go. Alright, so let's go take out another one. This next one is a little bit harder. And you'll see why in a second. Because this one ends up having a turret on it. We'll pick that sulfur up on the way by. I want to make sure I have time to take out this second node before the timer's up. Which I think we're coming pretty close to it. Oh. I'm just not going to look. I want to make sure. Oh, and there is my little timer. But I set that a little early. That way I knew I didn't have to worry. So this turret has a little trick to it. So you're going to want to get behind this rock here. You're going to want to definitely kill these guys. Kill those guys first. Reload in case anyone else comes. We're going to run to this rock here. And get right behind it and actually lob the grenades right over the top. It actually took me way longer than I'd like to admit to actually figure out the first time I did this. And then there's that one. Another one down. I'll take those. I'll take these. Run from that guy. I think that's going to conclude it for this episode, because I do want to make sure I keep it under the 15-minute mark. Like I said, I will be posting these probably close to back-to-back, just because I am someone where I rather play something straight through, and I don't like interruptions. I know you guys probably don't either. sometimes even hate waiting for videos to come out when watching some of the streamers I watch, which, you know, I know people have lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off right here once we get back to the ship, and we will... Oh, I am stuck. This is not good. So what I will do is I will cut it off, like I said, once we get back into the ship, and we will then resume, and we will take out that very last laser drill ship node to make sure that ends. So we will just put all this stuff in here. We're good. We don't need that, so we'll just put it in there. So we'll leave it right here, and we will return at this exact location, because you know, I'm just going to continue this through, just going to post it straight through. Alright, we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.